Hi, I'm Kendra Zaragoza and I teach at Village Oaks High School. I am one of the resource specialists here on campus, so I work predominantly with children on IEPs. For our fourth quarter made project for writing, we wanted to do an argument essay, and I had never taught kids how to do that, and so I really felt like I needed some support on trying to how to introduce some of those concepts. And so I had asked Jessica Gregory to come in and just sit with me for a little bit to give me some ideas and kind of help flesh out some things that I had thought about maybe trying.
When Kendra approached me, she already had a great idea for an argument writing topic. She was worried that her kids wouldn't be able to do the end result of writing without providing some type of scaffolding in between. I immediately thought of the silent debate that I had learned about at an ELD workshop, where one student writes a claim, the other student writes a counterclaim back to them, and it's all done completely silently. It allows kids in a class to be able to, if they're struggling learners or if they are new to a language, it removes some of the social things that are sometimes in place and allows them to really just think deeply about their topic and prepare for the end result of writing. As we met, we realized really quickly that technology could also be integrated really well with this, because her kids could actually complete the silent debate using Google Docs, and ultimately that's what they did in her classroom.
So when I met with Jessica, she gave me a number of suggestions on different activities to try with the kids that helped integrate some of the resources that my co-teachers had come up with. Most specifically, we were using procon.org because our essential question for our writing was, is college worth it? And procon.org does an excellent job of showing both sides of that argument. It was a single site that had collected a ton of resources all at like one place, and so it was really easy for the kids to navigate. The original silent debate idea that Jessica proposed to me showed mostly a pen and paper activity, and so the first thing that occurred to me was this would be totally easy to translate into a Google Doc activity where the kids could share a document. They color code who was saying what, and then comment on the side if they needed to. There was the one that I liked the best was there a particular student who didn't understand a term that was used in an argument. And so I encouraged him to put a comment on the margin. Please clarify, what does this mean? So the other student had to then give a definition. So it really showed that she had to go back, take a look at what she was posting, and then respond to it. And they had a little bit of a dialogue. He wanted more clarification even beyond the initial answer she gave. And so they did that, and then he was able to then move forward with his response. So that was really cool. Like, I don't think that necessarily would have happened on a pen and paper activity. So one of the great things about Google Docs and being able to share a document and have it open at the same time is the live aspect. And so because the kids were not completely familiar with creating counter arguments, it was really nice that they were able to see the argument that was being posted as it was being written, and then be able to formulate their thoughts on what their counter argument was going to be.
In addition, because Kendra decided to use Google Docs for this activity, she had an early record of where her kids were, so she knew what else they would need to be able to get that higher level of writing by the end of the unit.